Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf.
Oh shit. It is thou from D-Town and Chili442 Show. Episode 118.
Right on.
All right. Here we go. All right, Evan. How you doing, brother?
Oh, great, I guess.
Great, you guess. Okay.
Guess as good as I've been in the last 2 years, but
Well, that's all. Hey. That's all that matters. Okay, I wanted to make sure we were live on the book. We are recording for YouTube. I don't put anything else. I don't know if you noticed, but last week when we started the show, it sounded like a body going downstairs. That was Tanner. And today, he grabbed one of my bottle caps off the table and flung it into metal. So if you listen to the first part of the intro, you hear the crashing. That's Tanner again, making his appearance.
oh, lovely.
He usually takes a nap, and then right before I go live, he acts like he's on, I don't know, some kind of medicine that makes you very hyper. Crack!
Yeah, he's a little crackhead.
Yeah, he is.
What the heck just happened?
Uh-oh. What happened, Evan?
Oh, I don't... Got something... I don't know. It did an update earlier, and then I went to scroll down, and this page opened up, and I couldn't see anything, and I'm like, what's going on here? But I was so glad I caught it early, and it did an update, not like last time where it took an hour to do an update. I came out in the garage like 3 or 4 o'clock, and I restarted the computer, and I'm like, let her go.
No.
I got plenty of time, and if you take more than 4 hours to do an update, we got big problems.
All right. I do not know why I cannot see the chat.
Oh, I can.
I can't. Is it under that? No. Anyway, hey, I do want to give, real quick, 11 years ago, on my 40th birthday, we had a little get-together, and my mom was there. And then a few months later, or a few weeks later, she would go into the hospital. And she really pushed for us to do the internet radio station and everything. And she was a lot of the reason I asked her for advice and everything. And me and her did a little show. And so tomorrow's the anniversary of her passing. But instead of doing a sad, sappy thing, I think we're going to have fun tonight. And it'd be the way that she'd want it. And but I just wanted to say, hey, man. She did a show with me. She would call in on Wednesdays. And I'm sorry if you've heard the story, then, but it was like one of the biggest things that, like an oh my God moment that I can remember, as far as doing like these internet radio shows and podcasts and shit like that. So me and my mom are talking, and she just, out of nowhere, she goes, really what I want? And she goes, and maybe you can help your stepdad put it up. And I'm like, I'm thinking, a chandelier something like that. But she goes, I really want a sex swing. This is my mom saying this to me on an internet radio show. This was, I think, like maybe right after we left Rocktown. And I did a little show on Wednesdays just till 7 o'clock, just to fill some time. And then Mom started calling in on it. And then it just became a thing. And, man, we had so much fun on those shows. And I think she did that shit on purpose to see if she could, like, embarrass me. And she did. I mean, everybody in the chat was like, dude, you're bright red. I'm like, well, no shit. My mom just said she wants me to help my stepdad put up a sex swing.
I want to help. I don't even want to know about it.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, my God. This dog. See, the other dog don't mess around though. Man. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks, but he's going to keep doing this if I don't put him up. Man, that is totally my fault, and I apologize to everybody listening that I had to get up because my dog all of a sudden wanted to play WWE with the other dog.
See, if we had a Jamie, he would take care of that. He'd get the dogs taken care of.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're a few listeners away from that Rogan money, Evan.
Yeah.
Just a few. So y'all be sure to tell your friends about this. Mm-hmm. So anyway, back to my mom and everything. But man, she really dug what we did, and she would call in, and if we had get-togethers, she tried to show up and everything like that. So just we miss you, Mom, and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
had some good times. But, so anyway, in memory of her, this is her show, and we're going to have a fun one. Evan, the Titanic sank this day. Let's kick off the fun right. Actually, it was April 14th, but it says it was 2:38. They think it was about 2:38, so which would actually made it the 15th. So I don't know.
Can you imagine how cold that water was? If you got in that water, I think it paralyzed you instantly.
But there was some of the richest people on that boat too.
Oh, yes, there was. Yeah. There's all conspiracies about that and who was on it. And
yeah. So there you go. Celebrity birthdays. I don't give a shit. Da Vinci. He was cool. Nobody else I really give a shit about. Seth Rogen. Man, they even got famous divorces on here.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's a weird thing to,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so anyway, man, I started reading at work today. I know I shouldn't do this, but I did. The headline caught my eye because I was looking for lists that we could go through tonight. But this one, it was 16 masculine activities. Oh, man. Did I lose you, Evan?
You're back.
Oh, okay. It's 16 masculine activities that modern men want to avoid. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I started going through some of these, and I'm not even going to read a lot of these because it says, I'll read a few. Sports and athletics, I'm sorry, responsibility and leadership, and these are 16 masculine activities that modern men want to avoid, okay? Emotional stability, manual labor and work, taking risks and exploring. I started going through this list, and I'm like, who the hell is a dude writing this list? Evan, story by Crystal Smith. Listen, I don't care what fucking fucked up college course you took of men's psyche or whatever like that. Crystal, that would be like me doing the 20 worst things about childbirth.
No, or things that women don't do anymore, and then it'd be like, yeah, it's a little bit of the continuation of the man bashing, you know, that's it's been going on for a long time. The
conventional gender roles. I mean, look, man, and it takes me to another thing. The AP, you know, and then NPR released a thing that said they're like 86% registered Democrats, 0 Republicans, and others are undecided or, you know, either Green Party or whatever. So that's fine. You know, at least you know, if you listen to NPR, you're, you know, kind of left-leaning. Like if you listen to Fox, it's right-leaning, you know. But what surprised me was the AP and why they leave stuff out of stories. Because like the college girl that got killed in down in Georgia that was jogging and the guy was illegal, they said he was a resident of Athens. You know, in the AP story, and I'm like, well, why would they do that?
The media twists everything.
You really got to watch your media. I hate to say that too, because, you know, you used to be able to, if they were a journalist, you thought you were going to, you know, getting kind of both sides of the story and run in the middle. And that's hard to find nowadays.
I just think it's interesting. When we moved here about 5 years ago, this is the first time I really had a commute to work, you know, half hour plus. So I used to listen to a lot of NPR because I get tired of listening to regular radio stations and so forth. And I listened to NPR quite a bit for a while, and then COVID hit, and then after a while, it was just everything was just COVID, and you know we're all gonna die. COVID, get your flu shot. COVID, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore. You know, damn near an hour and a half a day. You know, of just, you know, COVID. It's so bad. It's breaking out here. The next thing's coming, and it's the new strain. It's gonna wipe us all out. COVID. The NPR did themselves in.
And look, I don't want it to. You think I'm just picking on the left wing media, because I'm not, because there's a bunch of white, you know, far right conservative, you know, journalists, yeah, that do the same fucking thing, that twist it the other way. So I mean, I'm not stupid, you know. I know if it's you know, but you do got to realize one day that it's the bird. It's the wings of the same bird. The left wing and the right wing, and they're, you know, it's the same fucking bird.
It's all theater to me. That's what I just said.
And they
it's
look
all
out
theater. You You watch what we're presented with of all the things go on in the world. What did they serve up for us to argue with? And it's always so timely and it's scripted and it's just after a while you look back and like this is just theater. It's just
Yeah. So I mean, what I'm trying to say is, if you read a story and it just gets you in your feelings and shit, make sure you find out who the author is, and make sure it isn't an opinion piece, because this obviously, this is this chick's opinion on what,
yes.
I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing, though. There's women out there that still want masculine men. And I'm not saying the ones that, hey, bitch, fix me a sandwich and, abusive and shit like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But they do want a guy that, busts his knuckles on his job and grabs
just a man that's a real man.
Yeah. Owns a pair of fucking boots. And not just hiking boots that you never wore fucking hiking. Like get you some off, what is that, North Pole or North Shore or whatever the fuck it is. Get you some of that and walk around.
Yeah, not even that. Just I think a lot of women, they want a man to be a man, and I mean, when I do regular shit around here, like that I don't even think of that's manly, but geez, I replace an outlet and it just makes her day. It just turns her on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man.
Because before that she never had a man that did manly shit.
Do
they
you
didn't
really
do anything?
Do you really want a dude who's scared to kill the spider? Because then both of y'all gonna be like screaming and you kill it. No, you kill it. Come on, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
You need a dude that's going to get up barefooted and go to sleep.
Just
not even wash his foot off.
Yeah, I think it's just an understatement. Most men want a woman that's a woman, and most women want a man that's a man. You know?
I don't
and
know.
There are exceptions, and if you are that exception, hey, that's fine. That's fine. I got no problem with it. But in most cases, here's the deal.
Ooh, man, we might go through this because we are known as the love doctors. And we might see
That's true.
But first I want to do this. Real quick, we're going to go through some of these. But I wanted to get your top one or two. You can pick a couple things. But I 21 things you should never do in a hotel room, even if you're allowed to. What would be your one and two?
Shouldn't do in a hotel room, even if you're allowed to?
Yeah. I think mine's cook meth and bestiality.
Where do they allow that?
Well, it said
what
if
hotel?
you're allowed. It didn't say, it said even if you're allowed to. So you can pick something you're allowed to, but that would be my top two things to never do in a hotel room. Because somebody's going to see you taking an animal inside. And then you're going to jail. Yeah. God, could you imagine being in jail with somebody that did something like that?
No.
Oh. I bet you.
No, I couldn't think. No.
Number one is bring home souvenirs. That's not legal.
Yeah, they don't let you take. Well, they don't even have ashtrays in hotel rooms anymore.
No.
But yeah, you're not supposed to take the artwork off the wall.
I tell you what, I had some nice Holiday Inn ashtrays back in the 90s. I ain't even gonna lie. That was
this remote.
Using the minibar. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Having fun loudly.
Oh, they'll crack down on that.
Yeah, that's why you got to try to get a corner.
I've been in hotel rooms where we didn't even. I've been in hotel rooms where we didn't even think we're being loud, and we got management knocking on the doors like, "If we come up again, you guys are all out." We're like, "Are you serious?" Just wow.
Taking a shower while keeping the bathroom door ajar. It could set off the fire alarm.
Did not know that.
I did not either. Walking barefoot. Yeah, you got to have some socks on or something.
Yeah, but sometimes you're like, what the heck? I don't know. It depends on where I'm at. It really depends on the hotel room.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Evan. Putting your suitcase on the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's dirty. Your suitcase is filthy, especially if you flew.
Mm-hmm.
Using mugs and glasses without cleaning. Well, yeah.
Not unless they come already brand new plastic and wrapped in plastic, sealed. No, don't use it.
And a lot of places that even if they have real glasses, they do put plastic on them after they've cleaned them. So
I would still wash them myself.
Yeah. Connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
They can get into your phone.
Yeah, somebody could hack into your laptop or smartphone.
I mean, it's very common. I mean, I've been downtown, like Decatur Celebration, walking by somewhere, and all of a sudden I start to get ads, and I know I'm getting picked up. So I could see that in a hotel, then data mining people.
Using the coffee maker without cleaning it.
I never use them.
Yeah. I did make ramen noodles and something, but I was at that hotel for a minute. It was when I was working on the road. Dyeing your hair? Who in the fuck's dyeing their hair at the hotel?
It's no beauty salon.
Leaving valuables unsecured. Yeah, if they have a safe, use it.
I wouldn't trust the safe even.
It says using the bedspread. It might.
They don't change those.
Right. It says it might look inviting, but it probably doesn't get washed as often as the sheets.
Yeah. They don't replace them unless there's a stain or whatever, somebody visibly blue chow over it.
Using the remote control before sanitizing it. I have never sanitized a remote control in my life.
I've really thought about it because I got sick once after being in a hotel. I went out to dinner with some people. I had the same dish as someone else, and I woke up in the morning like 1 o'clock in the morning just puking, and that dude was fine. So I'm like, I don't think it was a restaurant. And then, I used to have this brewery sanitizer. It's basically phosphoric acid diluted, but with water, but you spray it on something and it's got a couple minute contact time. And I always thought about like carrying that to taking to hotels, but I'm not one of those anal retentive, we got an immune system for a reason,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, your immune system actually gets stronger by working.
Yeah. More
So,
filth you come across.
This one, forgetting to lock the door. Well, you're just a fucking idiot if you go to a hotel and don't lock your door.
Right.
Lying about breaking stuff. They said we all have accidents. But if you break something in your room, don't keep it a secret.
Yeah, tell them.
Hey, that TV? Yeah. I fucked it up. Trying to cook.
I broke the bed using it as a trampoline.
Oh, look. Forget the wild social media ideas about using a kettle to cook noodles. That's exactly what the fuck we did in the coffee pot.
Ew.
Well, it was in big bun ones too, back in the 90s. But is that it? No. Smoking in non-smoking rooms. Guilty. Sneaking pets in, also guilty. Duck, Jake. Getting cozy before inspecting the bed. Yeah, I really need to start doing that. But I'm not in hotel. I don't want it to sound like I'm in hotels all the time and shit.
It's been a long time.
Touching the decorative pillows. What the fuck are you supposed to do with them?
Oh, throw them on the floor.
Yeah, but they're saying don't touch them if they're on the bed. Not tipping for top service. Look, the hotels that I go to, you're lucky to get somebody at the front desk. You ain't got to worry about tipping nobody. Ain't nobody carrying your fucking bags at the Best Western.
Yeah, I leave $1 or $2 for the maid, but I don't go crazy.
Oh, you do? I never even thought about that.
You know, maybe just depend on, where you're at. Maybe up to $5, but if you've been there a day or two, whatever.
Yeah. Damn. I shouldn't be in any more hotels.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
All right. They asked for it, Evan. The love doctors, Al and Chili, are in. These are 21 mistakes women make that push mature men away in their relationship. Neglecting self-care and personal growth. You think that?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Lacking communication skills. Yeah,
you gotta
talk. You gotta talk. Next on the list, avoiding compromise. Yeah, sometimes, and it's usually the guy. After every argument, usually the man in the relationship says, I'm sorry. Even if it wasn't even his fault. A lot of times,
yeah.
So that's compromise. Next one, overanalyzing his behavior.
That can get old.
Yeah. This can go both ways, too. You can't.
Women can just drive men nuts. It's just, why is you doing this? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why did you go? Oh, come on, no one needs that.
Yeah. And look, we don't understand what a lot of women, some of the things you do. And we just don't ask. Because we're like, man, no, that's your thing. That's cool. But the next one, being overly dependent. I don't need no fucking man.
Yeah, there's a lot to that. Like, okay, you've got it all. You don't want a relationship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is an interesting one. Ignoring boundaries.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd see that.
Either personal space, time alone, or other relationships can lead to resentment. Yeah. You got to know where the line is. And, if you cross it once or twice, that's fine. But if it's constantly, then that's going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing too much on the future. I don't know about that, man. I think you should set goals. And goals are our future, so I think, I don't know if I agree with that one. I see if that's all your time is going to, if that's all you're focusing on and nothing else, then I guess, but I don't know. I think you should always be,
Yeah. If you want to talk about the future and it scares him off, well, then that's probably telling you what the future holds.
Right. Oh, comparing the relationship to others. Yeah, that's bad either way. You don't do that.
There's a lot of couples that put on an act and they're not. It's really funny. She's got a friend, and the stuff she posts on Facebook, you think this guy is just the perfect Romeo, and it's not. It's the whole relationship. This guy is a crazy, just alcoholic that sometimes doesn't come home for days, and all this crap, and it's just he's bipolar, and it's nuts, and it's always on the fringe. But if you would look at her Facebook page, you'd think that was the relationship made in heaven. It's a riot.
Well,
It's an absolute riot.
But in her head, maybe that's the relationship she wants.
No,
she ain't getting it out of that dude. She's gonna create it. You know,
I guess it's a front, but there's a lot of people that put up a front, and when it comes down to it, it's, that's all it is.
not appreciating his efforts. Oh, big time. Every guy wants to. I don't give a fuck how tough he is, how big he is, how, you take the fucking baddest MMA fighter, when they're not in training, he wants to feel wanted and appreciated.
Yeah.
So I see that one. Being too clingy or possessive.
Yes, that will drive someone's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, look, man. Yeah. You want somebody that wants to be with you, not that needs to be with you. If it becomes a needy thing, hey, back up.
Yeah, if they're completely smothering.
Yeah.
You have to have your space. You have to give space.
I've never been the possessive type either. Oh, no, you ain't going there. You ain't doing that. I hate that. The next one, ladies, we're helping you out. 21 mistakes women make that push mature men away in their relationship. Ignoring his needs.
Yeah, it goes along with what you're saying,
A relationship is a two-way street. Neglecting a partner's emotion or physical needs while focusing solely on your own can create an imbalance and discontent.
That's right, ladies.
Yeah.
Take care of his needs.
Bologna sandwich and BJ's. It's the name of my garage band I'm starting, Evan.
Is it a one-man band?
It is.
Okay.
The next one on the list. Getting back to we are so childish in our humor.
Absolutely stupid.
If we keep this up, I guarantee in like 5 years, episode 632, it's going to be fart jokes.
No.
Next one on the list, letting jealousy take over.
Yeah, don't. It doesn't work. Jealousy doesn't work. You either trust that person or you don't, and if you don't, then you don't have anything. And
failing to support his goals. Now look, okay, to a point, but if you are helping this dude try to start this, he's going to be a professional fisherman or something like that, and he hasn't won any tournaments, that dude's got to go to work. I mean, there's a you can support somebody, and then eventually you gotta let them know, hey, dude, there was 102 people in that tournament, and you placed 106. So, you're not gonna be a pro fisherman.
Yeah, let them know it's time to face reality.
Yeah. So,
you're not going to get to those 10 project cars, so...
Right. And you're not going to be the next Dale Earnhardt. and you know, build a stock car and then go to Macon Speedway and then make your way to Farmer City or Joliet and then make it to, you know, meet Dale Earnhardt Jr. and, you know, that shit ain't going to happen. You're just...
Yeah, you got a better chance of being a rock star.
Yeah. Taking him for granted, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do that. Don't take that man for granted. Here's the next one. 21 mistakes women make that push mature men away in a relationship. Playing mind games. Oh, faux show.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you need to grow up.
Yeah, if I feel like I'm in like junior high and shit, and I'm not mad, I'm mad at you. I'm not talking to you today. Message me later. No. You ain't getting no more messages. We done.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not making time for the relationship. And see, there's a balance here that you got to get to. You do have to spend time together.
Yeah.
But you can't,
that's the goal.
Right. But you can't spend every minute together. You know, that's why you know, I think it's cool, you know, to have different hobbies. You know, like
absolutely.
Yeah. And something that gets you both out of the house. You know, not you fucking whittle and she knits. And then you sit there and just argue all day. No, you got to get away. And, you know, even if it's for a couple hours, that's good. You know, because when you get back together, at least you got something to talk about. Because I tell you what, hey, you should have seen this fucking idiot at Farm and Home. This dude had pink Crocs on. I about smacked him with my bag of fucking pellets.
Yeah, so
And
she's got her garden, I've got my garage. That works good. We've both got. Yeah.
Just have stuff that, you know, avoiding conflict resolution. Yeah. You know what? I was guilty of that. In my first marriage, a lot of the stuff that was a big issue was never even talked about. It was like we just bloom and we forgot about it and never addressed it and stuff like that. And that was a bad deal. So don't do that. You got to talk about it. If you have conflict, you got to resolve it. You can't just sweep it under the table and hope it doesn't come back.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, resolve it quickly. Otherwise, you both just stew and things get worse in your minds, and it's just not good.
No. Man, this is good. I'm telling you, Evan, we're the new Dr. Roos. We're the 2024 Dr. Roos.
You see was the Leon Phelps, the Love Doctor? Was that the?
I think so.
It wasn't the Love Guru. That was that horrible movie with Mike Myers. The Ladies' Man. That was it.
Yeah.
The Ladies' Man with Tim Meadows. That was a great movie.
And ladies, this one right here. I don't know if this is even the last one, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is the most important one on this list. It is. And as soon as I say it, Evan's going to go, yep, you're absolutely right. This right here is all you need to keep a man. Expecting him to read your mind. can't do that because we have no idea. When you are yelling at us and we see a fly or something like that, and we'd be like, man, that fly's bothering me. Wouldn't it be cool to see him burn in a barn? And we're thinking stupid shit like that. I wonder if the 76 Charger gets better gas mileage going east or west or north or south. That's the shit we're thinking about when you're complaining. But don't ever expect us to read your mind. Ever.
That's the stuff that goes through your mind when she's complaining. That's what you just said.
Yeah, I'm thinking stupid shit. I'm like, okay. I mean, I know what I'm getting bitched out for, and I know I got to take the bitching. But look, I'm being honest here. I'm opening up to y'all. My mind goes to different places. I wonder what the gear ratio in a dump truck would be if you switched up these two gears. And I think of shit like that. And I wonder if you could get a dump truck to do a burnout. I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah, you must be fun to argue with. Okay.
Oh, I am. I'm like, wow. I wonder when the McRib comes back. You mother... I fucking hate you, your mama. All this, and I'm sitting there, wow. Wonder if Wendy's still got that 10 nuggets for $1. Oh,
all right.
Does Domino's still have the cheesy bread pizza? Oh, the next one. Not sharing financial responsibilities. Yeah, them days are over. I think most men today, they're like, they want a woman that makes a little money.
Mm-hmm. You fought for all that equality. Now,
And
let's keep it equal.
Hey, and vice versa. A woman expects a man. And it shouldn't be expected. It's a household. If you were living together, you both should be, taking care of business. Either one way. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't be a gigolo to a 92-year-old woman with a 200-acre private lake that's never been fished and had like nothing but 9 and 10-pound largemouth bass. I'm open to that.
You got your price, huh? That's what it is.
I'm only kidding. Losing sense of individualism. Yeah, that goes back to the having your own little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be, the couple that they mash their names together.
And they wear matching outfits.
Yeah, it's like Dave and Karen. They call them Darren. Oh, look, it's the Darrens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't wear matching outfits ever. That has never been a good idea. Ever. Unless you're going to like a Halloween costume,
Maybe if you're going to Disney World, you can wear matching shirts, but no. And yeah, you're right. Costume party, Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, don't go by matching Under Armour outfits and think it'd be cool to go to a concert or something, because it's not. Dudes are laughing at you. And they think she picked it out, just so you know. Even if you pick it out, they think she picked it out.
Yeah, of course.
Because we're dicks. Failing to adapt and grow together. Well, yeah.
You got to grow up. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that was it, Evan. And there you go.
Well, all right.
The Love Police, me and Evan, here to tell you ladies how to get the good men.
How to keep a good man.
John Wayne Bobbitt, whose wife's sliced off his penis loses more appendages from time at Camp Lejeune. Well, that is our first story of the night. John Wayne Bobbitt, due to peripheral. God dang, I ain't even gonna lie. He's lost all 10 toes and now relies on prosthetics to walk. He can't count to 11 no more, Evan. That is horrible.
I don't even know where to go with this, but I'm just thinking all these things getting cut off his body. Just when will it end?
If you were wondering, John Wayne Bobbitt, his wife sliced off his tallywhacker, if you will.
Is this like in the 80s?
1993, Evan.
Oh, man.
And they were able to reattach his severed manhood.
Yeah.
But over the past decade, his health has deteriorated due to the underlying illness. So that's too bad.
What a rough one. Yeah.
I'm sorry I laughed about that. And that counting to 11 joke was horrible. I didn't realize he had his penis back. So.
Oh, yeah, they sewed it back on. He did some porn or something like that, but...
Did he really?
It's kind of... yeah, I mean, he was more of just... it was a spectacle, you know? I think... but I don't know that it really worked too well after that. You know, they put it back on, but... you know, poor dude. You know, but... you know... guess don't be abusive to your wife, but I don't know if he ever deserved... you know, punishment's got to fit the crime, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was ever that abusive to her, but anyway, yeah, what's done is done. He can't turn back time.
I don't know. If he was beating the shit out of her, then, you know, at least he got it back. She could...
he sure did.
You know, she could have started the lawnmower. Threw that bitch right over and just shot it out to shoot. Then the neighbor's dog grabs onto it.
I think the whole incident has made a lot of men think a little. At least did back then, like, whoa.
Gordon Ramsay's pub taken over by squatters who threaten legal action if evicted.
Oh, yeah. Where's this pub? Where is it?
A group of professional squatters have taken over a London pub owned by Gordon Ramsay.
A professional squatter.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? I'm a squatter.
At least 6 freeloaders broke into Ramsay's York and Albany Hotel and Gastropub, which is for sale for $16.1 million. Boarded up the windows, locked the door with kitchen utensils, and glued the locks.
Wow.
So.
They were pros.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. This guy, this is also from the UK, Evan. My debit card was stolen and used to buy a lottery ticket that won £4 million. I had no idea, but now I want my cash. Hell yeah. It's legally his money. It was his money that bought the ticket.
True.
He might
be entitled to compensation.
Wow. I don't know how I can read this. This is also from the UK. Retired chiropractor killed Elvis impersonator by chloroforming during sex, I guess.
Wow.
So, yeah. Oh, wow. Man, them people are fucked up. And the guy volunteered to have sex with him. He didn't even have to chloroform him. But he's, oh, wow, man.
Poor Elvis impersonator.
Yeah. I hope that
You didn't
wasn't
see
the
that-
last
You
one.
didn't see that coming.
No. Bird mimicking police siren at police station confuses officers in England. Evan.
It's almost like something out of a sitcom. Cartoon almost. That's awesome. I like that.
Hold on. Let me see if a
Everybody
bird's
grabs
impression
their
of
guns.
a bird's impression of a police siren was so accurate it left officers believing their cars were faulty.
That's it's impressive.
I guess it is on social media. It's on X, formerly known as Twitter. We do not have a Twitter account for the Alpha.
You have to pay for it, correct? Or no?
Do you? I think just to get the blue check mark or whatever.
I don't know. I don't do Twitter or Instagram or any of those.
Employee secretly hangs his own art in German museum.
Oh, sweet.
Spurring a police investigation. Oh,
I'm just going to put this right here. I did this in watercolor of the old lady. Stick figure.
It says visitors to the museum come in for modernist treasures by Pablo Picasso, Franz Marc, Oscar Schlemmer, and the like. But this month, some visitors got to see something else they didn't expect. The work of a museum employee. Apparently hung without permission on the walls alongside masterpieces of the 20th century. He's like, you know what? This shit's good, but I think mine's a little bit better.
It's cool.
Here, they caught him, Evan. The artist was a 51-year-old employee in the technical service department. So he probably changed light bulbs and shit. He allegedly hoped that showing his work in the museum would lead to future opportunities.
I hope it does.
I do
Bold
too.
move.
That's awesome, man. Hey, why not?
Yeah, it's a good bold move. I like it.
Mexican media outlet mistakenly airs video of man's testicles during eclipse coverage. If you've not seen that meme, some dude has a camera at the sun and just kind of walks. He puts his testicles in the lens and, it looks like it's covering the sun. Well, these people showed it on a news station, which is fucking hilarious.
And this from our viewer. Oh no. Yeah, you see this guy's hairy sack. Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, man. And I think that is about it on Weird and Wacky News. We'll see if our buddy Dave has anything. Oh, we do. It's brand new. Oh, April 15th. This is hot off the press, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Bozo News Hawk, Fred McKinney, for sending in today's report of the seldom used Beavis and Butthead file. A high school student in Baldwinsville, New York, has been arrested after he allegedly sent a fax to school officials that it appeared to be from the principal announcing that he was resigning. Our butthead wannabe even went so far to send the facts on what looked like official school letterhead. What tripped him up was the cover sheet. On the phone number line, Butthead included his own cell number.
Oh.
So this kid was charged with criminal impersonation. That ain't too bad. That's just a kid playing a prank. That is pretty funny. He announced his principal's resignation.
It's pretty cool.
I would have loved to have thought of something like that.
Yeah, kids will be kids.
Yeah. What are you going to do? But, yeah, I think that's it. Heinz reveals first ever ketchup insurance policy.
Say what?
It says Heinz reveals first ever ketchup insurance policy.
Is this like the Domino's insurance policy or something?
I don't
Your pizza's insured?
Hold on. Accidents relating to condiments can be quite common. Now, Heinz now aims to solve it with its innovative insurance policy. This unique insurance is often designed with ketchup spills, splatters, and stains, which Heinz cites as marking a significant step towards enhancing its customer experience. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Well, how much is insurance? It don't even say.
The world's insane.
So I guess you're going to buy insurance. So say I'm wearing a white T-shirt, eating a big Polish. But see, I'm not a kid, so I don't use fucking ketchup.
Yeah. Heinz is high fructose corn syrup and tomato juice. What will they think of next?
I don't know. Anyway, Evan, let's go ahead and it is around 9 p.m. Time to get out of here.
Alrighty.
So tell these beautiful people goodbye.
All right, beautiful people. Hope you have a wonderful week. We got nice weather. I never know what to say.
No. Yeah, just say
go out there and be good.
Yeah. Guys, man, we appreciate you so much. Thanks so much for checking us out. We had great numbers last week on that show. If you want, please share the page, share the show, let your friends know that, that these two idiots are on for an hour every Monday, and they kind of laugh at each other, and hopefully we make you laugh too. And because we all could use a little, togetherness and laughter, and just so you know, anything we say on the show, it's meant out of fun and having fun, and we don't mean to offend anybody, and we would never wish harm on anybody. We love everybody, and man, we just want to see the world come together, and just if we can do it and just laugh for an hour, that's good enough for me. So
there you go.
People, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another. We will catch you next Monday for another fun-filled episode. I think next week I'm going to get one thing we haven't done a quiz Evan in a while. So we'll come up with some kind of quiz for Evan to do. We'll see how we did the redneck thing, so I'll have to find one. But we'll have Evan do some kind, maybe see what kind of potato he would be. I'm betting gratin.
Just a tater from Decatur.
That's right. Anyway, folks, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another.
Later.